A huge win tonight for the Bourne Braves, 9-4 the final over the Chatham Anglers. Hello and welcome to Postgame Tomahawk Talk. I'm Adam Gackin alongside Nathan Schwartz and Cam Manna. And Nathan, today on the mound, Tyler Fay started things off, looked really solid, and then Zach Crotchfelt comes in and completely shuts the door.
This is exactly what you wanted to see from the Bourne pitching staff here tonight. We talked about earlier how Tyler Fay didn't get any strikeouts in his last appearance. Well, what do you know? Only he could get strikeouts here today. He had 7 of them early. Didn't see that strikeout stuff in the last couple of innings, but he was stellar as usual. And then Zach Crotchfelt coming in. We hadn't seen him go more than an inning and a third at any point throughout the summer. He's been here since the beginning, but he got 2 scoreless innings here tonight. Didn't give up a hit, struck out a ton of hitters. And then Preston Prince with 5 strikeouts in 2 innings in his first appearance in 8 days. Just overall, this is exactly what we needed to see from this Bourne pitching.
And on top of that good pitching tonight, Cam, the bats came alive as well. All starters recorded a hit.
And all summer, we've been waiting for the big innings to be consistent in a full week for the Braves. And these last 3 nights, 2 huge innings, both have been in the 5th. You go 2 nights back, 7 runs in that 5th inning at Harwich in that 10-2 win. This 5th inning tonight, you get 5 runs. Stanfield and Meggers both come up big with 2-run hits. You saw the 2-run double, the 2-run single. So Bourne now, when this offense comes together, hitting is contagious. We're seeing that right now for the Braves. And to have big innings, but not just that one big inning, 2 spots, 1 spots, putting it together and staying greedy on the offensive side, Bourne has done that of late.
And so with the win, Bourne now jumps 2 games ahead of Falmouth, who did not get their game in tonight, which means tomorrow's game against Katuitt as important as ever. A chance to maybe even go 3 games up going into the All-Star break.
And you can get back to 500 for the first time since June 16th with a win tomorrow. How crucial that could be going into the All-Star break. You'll have 6 games left. After that, you're trying to distance yourself from Falmouth, but also could sneakily try and make a run for that 3rd spot and try and get some ground on a Hyannis. It's going to shape up for a fun end to this summer.
Well, it should be very fun. Well, coming up here on Postgame Tomahawk Talk, an interview with the player of the game, Zach Crotchfelt. Adam Gackin here with Zach Crotchfelt after the Bravos take down the Anglers. Zach, you come out onto the mound, 6 up, 6 down. What was working so well for you?
I mean, honestly, everything was kind of working, which, I mean, don't get many of those days, but, I mean, when you do, you got to make them count. So, I mean, everything was kind of working and kind of just wanted to fill it up. And we had the offense did great getting us a lead, so I just want to pitch with a lead and get outs.
You've really turned things around your last couple outings after struggling a little bit early on. What do you think has been the main key for your success?
Yeah, I think it really just comes down to mentality and, like, how I go out there, how I go about my business. Like, being really amped up and being intense on the mound works for me. In my first few outings, I didn't have that aura about me, so that's kind of like the main thing. And, it kind of translates to how I throw pitches and stuff, so it was working.
And before each of your innings, you had some sort of issue with the umpire. First one, your arm sleeve, and then an issue with your windup. How do you kind of throw that away or even use it to your advantage when you're out there?
Yeah, I mean, it really just adds fuel to the fire. I kind of just look at it like somebody's getting in the way of me getting the win for my team. And, I just get real mad, and I kind of just use it to add fuel to the fire, like I said, and just go out there and, almost like a prove them wrong kind of thing. Like, you can't stop me. So that's the mentality I go out there with.
And from the time you started warming up, it was a tie game, to the time you get in, your offense puts up a 5 spot. What's that do for your mentality out on the mound? How much easier does that make things when you're pitching with a lead?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely makes it easier. Just knowing that I don't have to be as fine. I can let the other hitters, hit themselves into outs. I don't need to go in there and be so fine and so perfect. So that, having a lead out there, I mean, I'm so grateful for the offense. It makes my job a whole lot easier. So.
All right, well, thank you very much, Zach.
Appreciate it.